If you start your automatic transmission vehicle, attempt to engage its transmission, and for some strange reason, the transmission position display on your dash does not correspond to the position of the transmission lever, you may be dealing with a shift cable bushing that has gone bad, especially if the vehicle transmission won't engage. Though this could leave you stranded, it's a fix that can easily be performed by any car owner without the need to call a mechanic. When your transmission won't go into gear and you suspect that the shift cable bushing may have gone bad, the first thing to do is to remove the transmission lever cover in order to assess the cable and bushing beneath. On most makes and models of Toyota and Lexus, this cover is easily removed by firmly grasping it from the rear and gently pulling it upwards. Once the cover comes out in this manner, the next thing to do is to disconnect any electrical connectors that may be connected underneath. The usual connectors here are the cigarette lighter, the rear sunshade button, if equipped, and any other connectors you may find underneath the transmission lever cover. With the transmission lever cover out, the transmission cable will be in view now. To make sure that you are indeed dealing with a bad transmission lever bushing, grasp the cable and wiggle it about. It should be firm. If you experience any amount of play, then you found what you are looking for. The automatic transmission lever bushing of your vehicle is bad. The transmission lever bushing itself is a small, insignificant looking rubber affair that provides padding between the transmission cable and the lever itself, ensuring a smooth overall cabin experience. Now, depending on where you buy the bushing, it may come as a set or you may get only the bushing, as I got. Replacing the actual transmission lever on the Lexus or Toyota is simple. What you simply need to do is plug in the bushing between the eye of the cable and once snug, firmly push it onto the protruded attachment where it clips firmly. I'll link to the TikTok video where my smaller phone was able to catch the process. The camera I use to record YouTube videos is larger than the space needed for the recording. Once that is done, you are good to go. I always have spares of things like this in my trunk. I also buy a minimum of 2 at any given time. But what if you are caught unawares or worse, don't have a spare handy? Simple. Open the transmission lever cover and manually reattach the tranny cable back to its base. And while firmly holding it with one hand in place, engage and move the shifter to the desired position and drive off. This is simple and quite straightforward. It will also save you from being late, stranded, or worse, having to tow the vehicle. Putting things back is a piece of cake. Just reverse the process of undoing it. Note that all electrical connectors should be clipped back, and importantly, the clips should be aligned perfectly to avoid any damage. If you loved this short, straight to the point auto DIY video, consider liking and sharing the video. If there's anything not clear, leave a comment and I'll be glad to clarify. As always, drive responsibly, wrench safely, and always remember to invest in good auto tools and vehicle parts. Catch you on the next one.